Well, my name is Marianne Wolfrum, and I was new to Show Low. Had moved up to Lakeside, but never came down to Show Low, the big city. And we ended up buying a house down here in Show Low and absolutely loved it, but I didn't know anything about Show Low. So I saw in the paper that they were looking for volunteers, and so that's what I did. I volunteered, and mostly to find out what all happened in Show Low and get to know my town. I'm just that kind of woman. I like to do things. I like to meet people, and a lot of this is meet and greet. We've talked to a lot of people that stop us when we're patrolling and ask us about what we do and so forth, or just telling us how grateful they are that we're out and about watching over the neighborhood. So that I like. I love people, and so that's what I enjoy. I've been on patrol for a year and a half and have just met the sweetest people. Do a lot of house watches. I actually live in the Fairway Park area, and that is my area to do my house watches. And so that has really been nice because I've got to meet a lot of my neighbors and become friends with a lot of people.
My name is Mark Sweeney, and I've been on the senior patrol for about 2.5 months. And I really enjoy getting back into public service and just trying to help out the community and being a service to the different people that we encounter up here in Show Low. I was born and raised in West Virginia, but I'm a retired police officer from Steubenville, Ohio, 25 years. I've been retired for about 15 years now. Everything in the law enforcement field has changed over the past 15 years, and I find it really interesting to be able to find out what the current tools are and what the current rules are. Things have definitely changed over the years. When I retired, one of my officers that used to work for me had already moved out here down in Casa Grande. And when I retired, I decided to come out and visit and just see how things were here, because I had visited Arizona years ago and something told me I wanted to live here. But it took me 25 years to actually get here. And while I was out here visiting my friend, I met the woman that eventually became my wife. And she has 2 sons out here with their families. So it was natural and normal for us to want to be out here in Arizona. And I would not want to live anywhere else. I love it here.
So I would tell anybody that wants to have a fun job and drive around and, see new areas of town, go places they've never gone before. This is the job. This is fun. No doubt about it. The 30-year anniversary was really special this year because we did have the chief captain or chief of police back in 1989 that was at our meeting, and it was really cool because he was approached by a guy named, I think it was Bill Matthews or Bob Matthews, and said, "We need help, and we would like to start a senior patrol." And they said, "What? You want us to give a patrol car to a bunch of seniors?" They show us so much respect. I was really leery, but Chief Shelley is the best, and he really stands behind us and what we do. And anytime we have some kind of event or something, you can bet your bottom dollar he's there. He really does appreciate it. So does the commander, Brad. He also just thinks what we do is very and highly important.
We saw the senior patrol car running around for the past year. We've been up here for a little over a year now, full time. And my wife and I were talking, and both of us thought, it might not be a bad idea for me to get involved in some kind of volunteer service, so that we can, I can start meeting new people and having new experiences. I really didn't know, even though I was up here for a year, I didn't know anything about where was what and what was where. So it's been a great tool for me to learn how to get from point A to point B up here in the Show Low area. I work with different people every time that I work. There's a few people that I work with on a regular basis, but most of the time it's whoever I'm scheduled with. And the Senior Patrol, it kind of tries to be like a little social club too. And because we have different functions going out. We're having a picnic this Saturday, which is very nice. Senior Patrol recently celebrated their 30th year anniversary, and we had a big dinner, and we had some awards given out to some of the officers, and it was very, very nice. I like working with Show Low PD because it gives me an opportunity to meet the officers that are actually working the street, and Chief Shelley has been super duper for us, and he shows a lot of respect for the senior patrol.
Well, I think volunteering is absolutely priceless. I think I used to hear, oh, you get more out of it than you put into it. And I thought, yeah, right. I was a nurse for 30 years and I put a lot into it, and I don't know if I got a lot out of it. But it was very interesting and I loved my job. But I just couldn't understand how volunteering could be that special. And now it's the people. And you're out and about and you're thinking, and you know that you're doing something for your community. And we know from all the people around how much they appreciate that. And that's what's so cool, is that they do appreciate us out here.